Hello everyone, welcome to Camp Terra Tarot. We're doing tarot readings on this channel in order to try and figure out what the heck is going on. So we're going to do a pick a story collective reading today. So I'm going to give you two choices of a message and see kind of where it goes with our other oracles in tarot. I'm going to use this Spellcaster's Oracle here to start with. It has all these different prompts in them, and then we will kind of build a story with that. Dang, I kind of wanted a candle in view, but I don't want it too close to my computer screen, so there's candles there. Okay, so think about whether you want to be... Hi, Queen of Swords! Hey, let me know if my audio sounds funny. My cat dropped my mic on the floor today. Hi, May, how are you? I hope you're doing well. Yeah, let me know, guys, if the audio sketch. My cat dropped my microphone. So, that was fun. Okay, so we're gonna do group 1 or 2. We're gonna build a story and see how it goes. I'm gonna show you kind of a peek. Okay, thank you, Queen of Swords. We'll get a general idea of what we're looking at here. So, group 1, what is group 1 story gonna be? Ooh, group 1 is coming up with talent. So talent, dreams, something that you are good at. Maybe something that you want to manifest. Okay, group 2. Ooh, blessings. So from here, pick which one you think you would like, you know, or more interested in, or you could just listen to the whole video if you're here on replay. This is completely timeless, so whenever you see it is the right time for you. So group 1 got talent, and group 2 was blessings. Okay, awesome, May. Thank you for participating. I love it. Okay, so let's start with group 1 and see what's going on with this talent. You know I have to use my 80s and 90s oracle. I don't think I could be without it. So group 1 talent, let's see. Oh, you've been seeing 222. That's really interesting. 2s are like the High Priestess, right? The major arcana of the High Priestess. So I would say it's a good idea right now to really listen to your intuition, see what's going on. I think you probably could be becoming more intuitive right now. And maybe you could be better understanding yourself. If not, it could be a little bit of a nudge to go within and check in with yourself. All right, talent for group number 1. What do we have with talent? Okay, we're getting Monday, no can do, and remain positive. Okay, what I'm feeling like with this for group 1 is that it's like no can do. Oh, you're so welcome, May. Also, kind of think of what are you doing really quickly. What are you doing when you see that number? Or where is your mind? Like, what are you thinking about? And then when you're seeing that number, it could be a message about whatever you're doing in the moment. So that's something there too. Okay, so for group 1, talent, Monday, no can do and remain positive. There's something that you are being pessimistic about, and you're kind of putting it off because you don't think that you can do it. You don't think you're good enough. No can do. And it's almost like a back and forth energy because we have no can do and then remain positive. I'll show you. So it's kind of like you go back and forth, back and forth. And then do you ever hear, like, whenever you want to start something, like, I'm going to go on a diet, or I'm going to start an exercise plan, or I'm really going to get into my business planning, or I'm going to take that class, or whatever it is, but I will look into it, or I'll start on Monday with this Monday card, okay? So it's like there's something that you want to do that you feel kind of pessimistic about, that you keep putting off, or you keep going back and forth with, and you want to keep trying, but it's almost like you're like, okay, I'll try again Monday, right? Today is the best day to start something. And I know whenever I'm on here talking about stuff, I'm just giving readings from the perspective of spirit because I'm the same. I put things off till Monday. Like, I'm just the same. So I haven't got it all figured out. I'm just delivering messages. And anybody who tells you they do might be lying. All right, let's see. I want to see where you've been. So group 1, what's the past of this situation? What's the past? Group 1, the past of the talent, of the dreams. Something you're putting off. Okay, we're going to the bottom. Oh my gosh. You're putting it off, 4 of Cups. You're overlooking it. You're like feeling very apathetic, or you have been. Judgment. Whoa. Girl, that flew all the way across the room. Okay. Judgment is coming up with that. You have been so in judgment of yourself and where you should be or could be. But like, you have good days, but you have really bad days. It's like 2 sides of the coin. I feel like in the recent past, you've been feeling like, woe is me, like, forget it. I don't even know if it's worth it. The Judgment is also there as like a higher calling. You are on the right path. You're hearing the correct information. But I think it's the stop-start that gets it confused. So we have the Fool, which is the new beginning. Oh, here it is. So here's the new beginning. And then here's the 4 of Swords. This is the start. This is the stop. Like, you're like, I'm just gonna take a rest, take a break, which is good, right? We don't want to get over, like, worried and concerned about something. But I feel like it's putting it down. It's letting it go. We have 2 4s here, which is the Emperor. So that's like wanting to be too much in control of the outcome is what I'm seeing that you've been in. And right now I feel like you're in a bit of a decision right now. Which way do I go? Which way do I go? What do I do? Do I quit or do I keep going? So let's see what Spirit says about that. So, Spirit, what's the advice for group 1? About their talents, about their goals, something that they want to start a new path on. What is the advice? Whoa. Okay, advice, please, Spirit. Two of Swords. So the Two of Swords is a decision that's been made. Two of Swords, decision that's been made. So I feel like you have made this decision. This is a sword, so it's like it's more in the mind than it is in action. Let's see what else we get with this. Ace of Cups. So this is deciding to put yourself first. So you need to make that choice if you haven't already decided to go in the positive direction, to stay on that path, to keep filling your cup. So we had the Four of Swords earlier. Take breaks as you need. The self-care is really important to follow this and keep the energy going for you, okay? And the Ace of Cups is like that cup of love. Keep your cup full. Goes with that. The Ten of Swords. The Ten of Swords is kind of like you're sabotaging yourself. You're holding yourself back. But since it's a 10, it's the end of that situation. It's the end of that energy. So I do see you moving forward and following this talent. But you have to put the burdens down. There's some mindset work that needs to be done. Don't try to carry it all. Don't think you have to do everything at once or that you have to do everything all alone. See if you can ask for help from others. We got the Seven of Wands with that too. Seven of Wands is being defensive. Defending your... Oh, I feel like it's defending yourself against this part of yourself that says you can't do it, because it came out below the Ace of Cups here. So it's like keeping that cup full and fighting off those emotions or those thoughts that want to take over and tell you that you can't do it. Yeah. And then you have the World coming out with the Ten of Swords. So you've learned something recently. Okay. I don't know if you guys are into astrology, but apparently I'm not, but the North and South nodes apparently are changing, and it's like the end of an 18-year cycle or something. So I'm feeling like you're coming out of this back and forth energy. You're going to finally make this decision. You've learned something from your situation, from the last however long that you've been trying to maybe follow your goals or dreams or start something new, create something new in your life. There is an end here and a new beginning that's going to be really positive for you. And you have the High Priestess. So following your intuition, keep going, keep moving forward. Okay. Keep going, keep moving forward. I want to get, since this deck popped out, I want to get a movie and then we'll move on to number 2. So what movie goes with group number 1? What movie is going to go with group number 1? Ooh, The Notebook. Stop thinking about what I want, what he wants, what your parents want. What do you want? That's beautiful. And it kind of really goes with this thing, because it's like maybe some of these burdens, this Ten of Wands and the indecisiveness that you've had in the past has been because you're worried too much about what other people want or expect from you in your life. And you're like, I have this talent, right? I have this thing that I want to do that I love. It's something that is a heart-based thing for me, and I really want to be allowed to follow this path through, and it's just about allowing yourself to. Okay, so stay positive. You can do it, and it looks like it's going to be really good and successful. It's kind of coming out of this situation where you've been overlooked and overlooking yourself. You're going to start listening more. Awesome. Okay. And taking action instead of thinking. Okay. I'm going to stick with this deck. I really like this 80s deck right now. All right. Now, for group 2, we've got the blessings. Okay. So what's going on with blessings? I kind of want to see what's leaving. So we'll look into that when we get into the tarot, and then what's coming in. I have my Santa Muerte candle here, lit today. It's the Holy Death. So things are falling away right now for everybody. We're all going through a bit of a shift. Okay, blessings. So what is the energy around that for group 2 blessings? What is the energy around that for group 2? Interesting energy. Whoop. Okay. How many are there? There's 3 there. I want this one too. Oh my gosh. Okay. So, for blessings, we are getting whatever. So, I feel like you could be feeling a little over it, right? Like, whatever. Yeah, blessings. Sure. I double dog dare you. So that's feeling like a double dog dare you is a dare from the universe. And we're getting to trust your intuition, homie. Okay. I double dog dare you to trust your intuition. I double dog dare you to trust that your blessings are coming in. And it's going to have to do with the attitude. It's going to have to do with an attitude of gratitude. I'm hearing gratitude is huge right now. I understand it's hard to have an attitude of gratitude when you're in a space of feeling like you're alone or the universe isn't paying attention, or, you know, you feel like you can't get any help, right? And so it's easy to get into that, well, I can't be grateful because at the moment it looks like there's nothing to be grateful for, but there is. So any little thing, like get up in the morning, I'm so grateful I woke up today. That's it, right? Oh, I'm so grateful that I have a roof over my head today, or I have food to eat. It doesn't have to be like crazy, and it's not something you have to be like meditating on and, you know, whatever, but looking at things through a different lens right now is going to really help bring forward what you are looking for when it comes to blessings. And then you have within the next few weeks. So they're coming in if they haven't already started to come in, which is interesting because within the next few weeks, I know we just had a new moon, and this is got a big old full moon here. So I'm thinking by the next full moon, you should hopefully start to see some things coming in. Could be things you've been trying to create. Oh, I'm so glad. Yes, that's a good way to be. Good way to be. Happy for everything. I can't always be like that, but I try. Okay, so within the next few weeks, so I'm feeling like the next full moon should see like really big shifts for you if you chose group number 2. So what is falling away? Oh, you are in a whatever mood. Okay, well that makes sense. That makes sense, May. Okay, so what is falling away for group 2? Four of Wands. Okay, something falling away when it comes to the Four of Wands. This is some changes at home. This is changes in the home. It could be around changes. No, it could be changes around people who you have in your home, who you live with, or you're close to. Okay. So relationship changes are happening. But the Four of Wands is the 11-11 card, so that is divinely orchestrated. It's something that is meant to be in order for your blessings to come in. Like with that Holy Death, Santa Muerte, we have to allow things to fall away. Sometimes we have to sacrifice things in order to gain new. So I feel like that could be falling away right now. Ace of Cups. Ace of Cups, I'm hearing overgiving. Okay, I'm hearing overgiving to those around you. Maybe you're somebody who just gives and gives and gives. That's going to be shifting, and it's going to be more about what do you need rather than what does everybody around you need, because you might, that whatever could be coming from an empty cup. The Emperor is also something that's falling away. So this is the Emperor, when it's reversed, is like somebody who wants to be in control of the outcome and really, ooh, true, a new relationship, but I don't know about it. Okay. Interesting. Okay. Yeah, that could be something that's adjusting right now too. Yeah. Okay. That makes sense. It's like a giving though, in a way. Now, this doesn't have to resonate with you. Like everything I say is not going to resonate for everybody, because it's like, try to keep it general. But I'm seeing with the Ace of Cups and the Emperor, it's almost trying to control the outcome by being overgiving. It's like, I can be in control of this situation if I give, because then I feel like, I don't know what the word is. It's like giving so that you can be in control in some way. What does that mean? Hopefully it will come out. Well, let's keep moving and maybe that will come out. It's like, I don't want to say it's in a manipulative way, but that's kind of what it feels like. It feels like I'm giving so that you don't leave. I'm giving so that, yeah, so that you don't leave, so that you don't complain, so that you don't whatever, fill in the blank, because it's coming from a baseline of fear. So that's all changing. So then you're going to be moving more into the positive Emperor, where you're just super grounded in your own energy, really in control of yourself, right? And realizing that other people are going to do what other people do. There's no way you're going to change that. Oh, you think that's on his side? Okay. So then what is coming in? What blessings can group 2 expect? What blessings can group 2 expect? Blessings for group 2. You just give because you're nice. Yeah, of course, of course. Okay, Ace of Wands. So there is new opportunity coming in, new energy, something brand new growing. What goes with that? The World, because you've ended something. You've learned lessons from this. So that's interesting. The World came out in the first group and now it's coming out in the second group. We've graduated. You've graduated in some way. And so now the blessing is that you get to move forward into a new adventure with more confidence and more emotional understanding. Yeah, Knight of Cups. More emotional understanding. There's been a change of heart. There's been a change of the way that you handle your emotions. The blessings are being even more in love with the world. So dropping the whatever. This is like, oh yay, I'm feeling patient. I'm feeling in love. I'm feeling great. And I'm ready to move forward. So you're starting to get that emotional control that the King of Cups has, right? You're starting to move into that feeling. Page of Wands. Yeah, you're fiery. You're fiery. You got your Ace of Wands. You got your Page of Wands. You are starting a new path. You are doing it your way. You're not worried about anyone else. You're doing it your way. You're going to start trusting your intuition. You're following yourself. And you're taking up the dare from the universe. I double dog dare you, right? To really trust your intuition. You say, okay, yep, I'm going to do it. And you start living for you and really not caring what anybody else thinks about it. And the Wheel of Fortune, you're not letting the past hold you back any longer. You're going to keep moving forward. This is a karma card for me, the Wheel of Fortune. So it's like, yeah, and then you have the World. So there were lessons, there were situations, there were trials and tribulations that you had to go through because they were part of your path, and you're done with that. You're finished. You're moving into a new one, right? But this one is on a higher frequency or vibration because you yourself have raised your vibration. You're moving into a higher vibe moment. It's beautiful. Very cool. So you're starting a new path. You're stepping more into your badassery, okay? You're like doing your thing. And also you're going to start working smarter rather than harder. So there's less of a trying to push through on the universe, and it's more of allowing. It's more accepting of what's coming. Go with the flow kind of energy. And a go get it though. Go get it. So it's like, I'm hearing something from my intuition. Oh yeah. Because everyone was attacking you, but you didn't care. Right, just keep moving. Who cares? Who cares what they think? Of course, that's easy to say. Sometimes it does, it does get at you. It will. But that doesn't mean it can hold you back. You just keep moving. You just keep moving forward because you're on fire. You're doing your thing. You've learned major lessons. And you've leveled up, and it's time to get moving. It's time to get moving. It's like a free spirit energy. I can't be bothered. The Four of Swords is coming on the bottom of the deck as well. So a lot more time to yourself, a lot more resting, putting the past to bed, letting it go. I don't care. Can't be bothered. So yeah, That's beautiful. Beautiful blessings coming in for group 2. Okay. Oh, thank you. Actually, it's she's the only one that's on here. Oh yeah, if you want to, Queen of Swords, I don't have my link out or anything, but yeah, you can go ahead. She's the only one, or this is the only Punky Brewster in my 80s tarot. But I love her. Oh yeah, go ahead, Tammy. We can do that today. I just want to see really quickly for group 2 what their blessings are. No, I already did that. Oh my gosh, you guys, I need to be like, I'm squirrel over here. For group 2, what their movie wants to come out as. Okay, so what is the movie for group 2? Whoop. Oh, okay, Queen of Swords already donated, so thank you for that. Okay, if she did that, then I'm not going to do free ones for everybody. Okay, so we've got Dirty Dancing here coming up as your movie. I'm scared of everything. I'm scared of what I saw. I'm scared of what I did, about who I am. And most of all, I'm scared of walking out of this and never feeling the rest of my whole life the way I feel when I'm with you. So that's Baby from Dirty Dancing. That fear is falling away. That fear, this is Baby at the end of the movie. This is what you're moving into. Like, you're moving into nobody puts Baby in a corner. You're going out there and you don't care. You're gonna dance with Johnny. Okay? Beautiful. Okay. Queen of Swords. If you want to ask your question, go ahead, girl. Thank you so much, you guys. If you want to come back, I don't have my link on here. I'm using my husband's iPad. So if you guys want to come back on Friday, I'll have that link set up for $5 readings. So yeah. Thank you guys so much for being here, for your time. I'm so grateful for that. And for participating in the chat too. I love that. How is RS feeling about your text message to him? Okay. I'm going to get out my, whatever these are called. Housewife Tarot. Okay. Okay. So how is RS feeling about the text from Queen of Swords? How is RS feeling about the text and the Queen of Swords? Oh, you're so welcome, May. Thank you so much for coming. RS, how are they feeling about the text from the Queen of Swords? Ooh, okay, we got a little story here. Within the next few weeks, you're bad? Jealous eyes are trying to jack your stuff. I might have to reshuffle these because I'm not sure that these are making sense. We've got Fart Knocker and Called Dibs on You. Let me go in the middle of the deck here. Gag me with a spoon. It's not the right time. Pass go and collect $200. I'm just going to show you these. We're going to pull some tarot. Gag me with a spoon. Call dibs on you. Jealous eyes. Beavis and Butthead. That's an interesting bunch of cards. So within the next few weeks is coming out. That's the only thing that really makes sense. And it's looking like, okay, you might hear again in the next few weeks or something. I don't know. Just Let It Go is on the bottom. There's a lot of like confusion. Okay. Shoot. A lot of confusion. I don't know what this jealous eyes. Let's just pull some tarot. And see if any of these oracle cards are making sense. Like you're bad, like you spilled something. Not taking it seriously. Okay, how is RS feeling about the text from the Queen of Swords? Okay, getting the Two of Swords. So it's a decision that needs to be made. He's in his head. Nine of Wands. He feels like he put up a wall. Okay, there's a wall. Nine of Wands puts up a wall. Nine of Wands is a wounded warrior. Been at this for a long time. Kind of the same old same energy with the Nine of Wands, but somebody who puts a wall up, puts a boundary. What goes with that? But then you have the Ace of Wands coming with that. This person is so confused. They're like, okay, I really don't know. Because they've got their Two of Swords here. They need to make a decision. And then they put up a wall. And then they have this aha inspiration. And it's like, you can't have it both ways. Yeah. I don't think a decision, it's just something is within the next few weeks. So I don't know if that will be when you hear from him again. I can get a clarifier for that because these oracle cards are not giving me a lot of information. That's why I just went right to the tarot. But something looks like within the next few weeks. We'll look at that in just a minute. But there's a blocking self wall, Ace of Wands. That could be when the 3 within the next few weeks comes up, that there's like an aha thought about it. Queen of Cups. So yeah, it's like he He's putting up a wall 1 minute, and then he is having an idea that he wants to talk to you. The Wheel of Fortune is coming up with that too. So it's like moving forward without the past holding you back. Getting the wheel turning, getting the ball rolling. But with that ball rolling, this is a ball. It says it's not the right time. I think he's confused. He's confused, and he understands there's a decision. He feels like a decision that needs to be made. And I feel like, let me pull some more cards. Does he feel pressure? What is this, Spirit? So is this like pressure? Yeah, I don't either. It's the Knight of Pentacles is coming out when I was asking, is it pressure? And I feel like it's pressure to be the Knight of Pentacles. It's pressure that he feels to be this. Why is he reaching out? To be this steady person for you, to be this commitment, the grounded one, right? There's pressure to do that. So he's pushing it away. But at the same time, he really is thinking about you because you have, hi, bad girl. He's really thinking about you because you have the Ace of Wands is the aha, the Queen of Cups is like the nurturer. And there's that emotion too. So there's like literally two sides to this person. I don't mean like they're like have two sides, like in a psychosis way. I just mean they're going back and forth so much that they're trying to not take it seriously. What were we going to ask? Oh, yeah. Why is he reaching out then? If he's not ready for a commitment. Girl, we're getting the same cards that we got last week. The King of Pentacles wanted to come out there. Why is he reaching out if he's not ready for a commitment? Yeah, I know. He's not the steady one. I feel like he feels pressure. The Two of Swords with the Nine of Wands to me is feeling like pressure. You're just not going to deal with him without a commitment. Yeah, that makes sense. Ace of Pentacles, Four of Pentacles, and Strength. Girl, I just keep getting back and forth because you've got the Ace of Pentacles here with the Four of Pentacles. It's like an offer, but it's like a backhanded offer because they were still being stingy, holding everything back. And the Strength card is coming up with that. Courage. Strength, courage. What? Let's see. Oh, bad girl, I would love to answer that question for you. Oh, you guys, I'm so sorry. what it was, Queen of Swords had donated to my page, so that's why I'm doing a reading for her. And I don't have my link up. But anyway, let me finish this reading. Yeah, he's definitely not the steady one. Okay. He's weak. He's feeling weak right now. And he's trying to put out this, okay. He's trying to put out this perception of strength, perception of having it all together, perception of King of Pentacles and Knight of Pentacles. But he's not that. But why is he reaching out if he doesn't want a commitment? You're getting all the pentacles. Oh! And the Knight of Wands is on the bottom. This is unreliable energy. Six of Wands. Oh, thank you, Queen of Swords. Six of Wands can be the ego. Six of Wands wants to be in the spotlight and have attention. And I think you got this one last time. He wants your attention, but I don't think he wants anything else. Page of Pentacles is coming up with that as well. So now you have the Page, the Knight, and the King of Pentacles, with the Knight of Wands and the Ace of Wands. So I'm just going to throw something out there. It doesn't have to resonate. I'm okay with being wrong. I'm thinking it might possibly be that this person wants physical contact, if you know what I mean. Okay. I don't want to get into it too much because we're like, there's other people listening. There's a lot of pentacles here, which is physical, tangible things. And the Ace of Wands is like a phallic symbol sometimes. The Knight of Wands is somebody who is in and out and then keeps moving. So that's possibly what it is. That could be the reason for the communication. It's like, let's get this moving forward. Let's move this forward. What do I have to look like? What do I have to present in order to get what I want? So let me know if that resonates, because the Six of Wands, it is an ego thing. It's wanting attention, wanting to win. He knows he's not going to get that from you. Okay. Let me pull some more cards. He could try. He could try. I feel like that is just so what it feels like to me, because it's a perception of wanting these things, but all this energy is not saying that. Okay, yeah. It's almost like a game. Because you have the Beavis and Butthead card here, and it's like That show was like not serious at all. I don't think he's just not being serious. And then right next to that, you have called dibs on you. So it's like, I have dibs. I want to be in control. Right now, I'm not in control. I don't really want you right now, but I don't want anybody else to have you. Boy. Okay, what else can you tell us, Spirit, about RS? And the Queen of Swords. Okay, King of Swords came out. Ooh. And the High Priestess. King of Swords and the High Priestess. King of Swords is in control. King of Swords is in the mind. There's no heart here. The High Priestess is following your intuition, but it's also things that are hidden. It can also be things that you don't see. Secret syrup, what does it say here? The mysteries of the universe are sweeter than you know. Okay, what else, Spirit? Five of Cups. I feel like there is regret. I feel like he does have regret. On some level. I think it's pretty deep in there. Because he's more mind. He's more in the mind. He's more in the ego, like you said, than he is in his heart or intuition. And I feel like it's covering up a whole bunch of stuff that has to do with maybe stuff that happened in the past, with like romantic relationships or something that he experienced as a child, like seeing other relationships. It's just not something that he wants for whatever reason. But I do feel like he does have regret. Ooh. And you got the Knight of Swords as well. In his head. Swift action. You got the Knight of Swords with the Eight of Wands right next to each other. That's swift action next to swift action. Something coming in hot, so you might get a response. You might get a response. And then here's those wands again. The Page of Wands. Yeah, it's a message. So I would say he's going to respond to you probably within the next few weeks. Six of Cups is something coming back in from their past. So he's just real in his head. He's not allowing himself to really feel. When I go in, like every time I do these readings, it feels real jumbled. It feels like, it feels confusing and confused, but also at the same time kind of ambivalent, kind of, you know what I mean? Like, and that's because he's not in his heart. He can't come back with the same old BS. Yeah. So he is regretting. There is regret of that. But I do feel like he's going to answer you. Let's ask that. Will he answer the Queen of Swords? So is RS going to answer the Queen of Swords in the next few weeks? It's almost like, oh my gosh, you know what I'm getting when I'm looking at all these cards that are just like back and forth? It's like the angel and the devil that sit on the shoulder. There is a part of him that, well, we all have like dark and light, right? We all have that. And it's not saying that's because somebody doesn't want a commitment, they're dark. But I'm saying like, there is a side of him that is trying to get him to understand his emotions, trying to get him to feel and learn, reflect, maybe understand things differently. And then the other part of him just wants to stay the same, and that part is an inflated ego, and it's in control right now. Is he going to contact Queen of Swords back within the next few weeks? Yeah, scared of commitment. Woo. You got the Tower. When I asked if he was gonna contact you in the next few weeks, that on its own is a no. What goes with that? 10 of Wands. Burdens. Here you are. The Empress. We keep getting the Empress with you. It's kind of weird. You know what I feel like with this Empress? The Empress is you. It's always been you in this situation. Well, with me anyway. The Tower and the 10 of Wands are making me feel like there's like a shocking communication that is burdensome or more confusing. And it's something you're going to have to, I don't know, choose to put down. The 10 of Wands carries too much and needs to put it down. Page of Swords is on the bottom, so that's a message. 2 of Cups was underneath that. Page of Swords. It's communication. It's a contact. It is reaching out. Yeah, I feel like it might happen to where he reaches out. And it's this facade that makes you feel burdened or confused in some way. So just be aware of that. Just be ready for that, because I feel like that could be what happens. The Tower is like, it's a shocking communication. It's something that's surprising. But it's not necessarily a positive thing, you know? So I feel like, yeah, within the next few weeks, there probably will be some more communication. It's going to be confusing. The Empress is going to have to stand in her power. and decide. I feel like deciding to put something down. Deciding to put something down. I don't know. However that looks like for you. Yeah. Dang it. Get a lot of pages. It's kind of weird because you get a lot of pages with him and then you get a lot of kings and knights. But a lot of kings and, like you said, the emperor. So it's like that would be like those two sides. It's like the child part of him wants to be open, wants to be communicative, wants to try. And the overjaded adult side of him that has a very protective ego says, no, we're not doing that. But it feels like a game. And it could be an unconscious game. I'm not saying it's something that he's like, aha, now I got her, you know. It could be unconscious. It could be something that he just does because he doesn't know any difference, just how he is. Yeah. That scared of commitment thing, though, is kind of baloney. I don't like that. It feels like an easy out. I'm not saying that from like an energy perspective. I'm just saying from what I personally feel. I kind of feel like those are easy outs. Myself. But let's see, do I have... Let's get a movie really quick, Queen of Swords, for you. I want to see a movie that'll come out for this situation, and then I'm going to go. Okay. So, Spirit, can we have a movie, please, that kind of describes RS's energy toward the Queen of Swords, or what can she expect, or advice? Wow. We're getting the Wizard of Oz. You have plenty of courage, I'm sure. All you need is confidence in yourself. There is no living thing that is not afraid when it faces danger. The true courage is in facing danger when you are afraid, and that kind of courage you have in plenty. Courage. You had the Strength card earlier, which is interesting because we have the Lion here. Strength is usually the lion on the card. The true courage is facing danger when you are afraid. He needs to buck up. Like, he needs to fish or cut bait, man. Like, are you in or you out? Don't leave you hanging anymore. Like, he's not in danger of any kind. Not physical danger, right? It's like, I don't know how long you've been doing this back and forth, but it's like he knows enough about you to know that there is no danger in the situation. Like, you don't pose a threat. So what's the deal? Maybe that's something that's changing for him. Let's give him the benefit of the doubt. It's always a good thing to do, right? Maybe that's something that's changing for him right now over this period of all these crazy changes and the nodes moving and all that stuff. Maybe that's something that he's personally going to have a change around. Is some more courage. Which would mean that the ego would have to take a step down. Because the ego's job is to keep you alive, keep you safe. And our egos go crazy when they think like anything could be danger. It doesn't necessarily have to mean physical danger. The brain doesn't know any different. So there is some kind of change happening here, I feel like, for him. It could be real small. I don't see anything miraculous, but he's at least having a chance to reflect right now. Because we did get the High Priestess also. So, yeah. That's what I have. Queen of Swords, thank you for donating and for helping me in the chat. That was really sweet. Yeah. Oh, you're welcome, Queen of Swords. I mean, I don't know. At this point, I feel like I don't know if we're going to get any more information because it's just kind of the same, I feel like. So maybe give it a few weeks, maybe give it a month or two, before asking anymore, just to see if anything else switches, you know, that might be a good idea. Because I feel like it's just the same energy that we're hitting on every time. I know I do that for myself too. I read a lot for myself and then I get the same cards over and over. So, just a thought. Okay, well, I'm going to go. I got to go cook dinner. And thank you so much for being here. Yeah, it's getting muddy. And the more we ask, the more muddy it's getting. Especially those oracle cards today. That was just, they were all over the place. But I feel like he's all over the place. So it's a little bit confusing. But anyway, thank you so much for being here and for keeping me company. And I will see you next time. Bye.